Hi everyone, in this video I'm showing you the two new starter homes I created for my limited pack starter home series. In this first build I'm showing you how I create the starter home using base game and city living only. I did cut a lot of corners like with landscaping and everything. All of it is from debug so that I could use as much of the funds as possible for creating like a kind of well decorated interior, because I wanted to look, kind of sleek and, like in the city type of living. Like I imagine living in a city is a lot more expensive. So I kind of wanted to bring that look to the interior of this house. And I also was able to put in a small pool in the yard. So in the yard, it's actually, it has a tiny pool that you'll see. It's just like, I want to say it's only 4x4 or something like that. And then there's also two lounge chairs that I put out there. So those are not from debug or anything. So, and they're really like, those are what's important because those are the things that your sim will use. And you'll see that in the bathroom, I was trying to figure out how to do the layout with only the 4 tiles. And I didn't want to have to play test it. So I ended up just deleting the sink later on because I figure they could just use the sink in the kitchen. Like, there's no need to put 2 sinks in a 5-foot area. So I figure after they use the bathroom, they can just wash their hands in the sink if they really want to. But I did try to make this house look as nice as possible. And also the furniture pieces, when I'm doing these limited pack builds, it also depends a lot on the cost of the furniture that comes with whatever pack that I'm using. So, of course, if things were a lot cheaper, I could probably put in more things. But because some of the pieces are a little bit more on the pricey side, that's what also limits how much I can put in the house. So, but I did try to put like, some wall, what's it called? Like paintings and things like that to try to make it look nicer, like especially in the dining room. I don't know if I think I do it kind of last, but I ended up putting one of those big, like pretty paintings that came from City Living because I just wanted to look, I just wanted to look nice. And so I kind of splurged on the painting in there, but it all works out. I was able to get this house under 20,000 simoleons and that's including the price of the lot. So I think this lot, because it's only a 20 by 15, the lot cost is 1,500 simoleons. So the actual cost of this build is less than 18,500. I will include the actual cost of the build in the description box below. So you'll be able to see for both of these builds in this video how much each lot costs if you were to download them in the gallery and place it. But it didn't take me very long to make these at all because since it is so limited on how much you can put in the house, since it's very short on funds, I guess. Really the only thing that takes long is for me to figure out the actual shape of the home and choose which swatches of things that I want to use and things. So it didn't, I think it took me only an hour and a half total from start to finish for this build. And then in the next build that you're going to see, it's a starter home using only cats and dogs and base game. And I really love the way that one came out, you'll see. And I love the cats and dogs expansion pack in general. So I think that's also partially why, but I just think it looks so cute and it really fits, at least I think it kind of fits the theme. And I did build it in Brindleton Bay, which is the world that comes with cats and dogs. So, I just wanted to kind of showcase that home in the world that it's available or whatever. I don't know if I said that right. But again, it didn't take me long to do the starter home for the cats and dogs pack either. It only took me, I think, just over an hour from start to finish. So this video is pretty short, and that's why I include two builds for these videos, because they don't take me long. And if I only did If I only showed one build for each video, then it would only be like 5 minutes long for each video. So, I mean, I guess a 5 minute video isn't bad, but at the same time, like I feel like it offers more if you're able to see two of the builds in one video. And I do include screenshots at the end of each of these builds so you can see it at a different angle and get a feel for what it would look like if you were to actually use it for gameplay or something like that. And again, all of the landscaping for the cats and dogs house is from Debug. It's just to, give you a visual of what is possible. But if anything like disappears once you place the house, I don't know if it will happen. I only recently saw this happen like one time. So if you do lose any of the landscaping, I'm sorry, but you could always, I guess, replace it after you play in the house for a little bit and earn the money to actually buy the real like trees and things like that. But otherwise, everything is from the debug menu. So I hope that's okay. Again, I really like the way both of these houses came out. Actually, I'm very proud of these two starter homes, especially. Like, I thought my first two came out pretty well, but I think these two came out even better. So I guess it'll just kind of be a surprise, like with each expansion pack that I work on and do these starter homes, because I'm working my way through the expansion packs right now, and then I'm gonna start on the game packs once I'm done with the expansions and so on. So it's been really interesting though, seeing the different kind of styles of homes that I create based on the style of the pack that I'm using. And I just thought that it would be a really cool way to see how each pack differs from the other, like based on the style and everything. So I hope that comes through. And yeah, so if you didn't see my first video like this when I did starter homes for Get Together and Get to Work, I will link it in the card above. So if you like this series that I'm doing, be sure to give this video a like, or you can leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these two starter homes, and if you have any suggestions or requests for any other kinds of series or anything like that, I'm always open to suggestions. And please remember to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!